Well, you've seen it around our communities, graffiti marking the walls of businesses and homes. It's often our youth blamed for this type of destruction, but our next guest says there's just too much attention being focused on the problem without ever offering a solution. So that's why he decided to create the Channel One, a program that helps our youth channel their energy in a positive and artistic way through what we call street art. Here to tell us more about that program is Lou Cox, founder of Channel One. Welcome to the show. Great to have you, Lou.
Thank you, Desiree. Thank you for having us on.
Tell us a little bit about Channel One. What are you all about?
Channel One was founded in 2005 by myself and my wife, and we founded it as a storefront initially to sell skateboards and apparel and fashion, and also to showcase the artwork of a lot of talented friends of ours that we kind of thought weren't getting representation in a lot of the major galleries. And it grew very organically in the sense that the art became more of a focus, right. And with that, we noticed more interest in the community and the artists themselves, and the artists having more of an interest in working with the community. So we became somewhat of a tie between the two. There was an explosion in graffiti here in New Haven.
Right, you've been seeing it in the news. A lot of the graffiti marking the businesses, marking houses and things like that. But what was it that kind of prompted you to take that and turn it into a positive?
Well, I have a lot of friends who are writers, graffiti writers, who grew up to become more professional, working, refined artists. And talking with them, there was a disconnect between the generation they grew up in as writers and the elders kind of passing down the wisdom, the techniques, the skill, and the newer generation not having that. So I took it upon myself to make connections between the youth of today and the writers and artists of yesterday, and Channel One became the natural link.
When you look at graffiti, though, it is truly, some of it is street art. I mean, these are kids that have talent.
Yes.
They just need a place to, quote-unquote, kind of channel it.
That is correct. And unfortunately, here in Connecticut, there aren't a lot of places for them to go and practice their art legally. A lot of them have taken to roaming the streets at night, breaking into or exploring abandoned factories, and that has a slight danger to it, which is appealing to some, but to the greater overall community, it's not respected because they're still seen as kind of vandals or deviants. And the talent that they possess, they're not deviants. They just need focus.
And you've done that. You've done murals throughout the state of Connecticut. You've done some work in Stafford Springs. Is that right?
Yes. I was contacted by Amanda Cinelli, who is the high school teacher of arts at the Stafford High School, and she had contacted me after she had heard about a mural we did here in New Haven called.
And we're seeing pictures of that right now, I believe.
Yes, those are pictures of the actual production. This mural is located in the center of Stafford Springs, and what happened was that she had a project that she was working on with the kids, and it was all about graffiti and the community's take and response to it. So in the final portion of the project, she actually wanted her kids to actually be involved in a graffiti project, and she contacted me. And we went up, and in the course of a month's time, we gave the kids various workshops on techniques. We showed them videos so they kind of understood the history of graffiti and didn't just take it as just being acts of vandalism.
Right, because it's really not a joke for you all. Right behind us is something that you all did with your more skilled artists, we should say, right?
Correct, more proficient artists. This is the work of one of our resident artists, Demo, and he was actually one of the other artists that was involved in the Stafford Springs mural project, as well as the Experience project here in New Haven.
Right, we have the New Haven Experience project. We have pictures of that. I'd love to show those because that was really unique, and that's one that was inspired by this work behind us, right?
Correct. What we did is that Acme Office Supply, which is, I think, one of New Haven's oldest businesses, donated their wall space and allowed us to erect a mural that is 80 feet in length and about 8 to 10 feet high. And if you look at you're able to see some of the pictures of the kids. If you notice the proportions, the kids are very small in relation to the mural. The mural is a very large project, so this is a very large undertaking.
What's it like for them, though, when you're looking at their faces and you're there and you're in the moment and you're watching them? How gratifying is it to know that you're giving back to the community and changing their lives?
Oh, it's more than words can say, more can express it. It's the smile on my face when I see those kids, whether they're having a challenging moment, trying to get a line right with a brush or whatever, just to know that they're not on the corner, they're not getting into trouble, they're actually doing something positive and productive that the public can actually see and enjoy as well.
Let's talk about this upcoming event you have, because we are up against the clock. We really want to get folks out there to support you. You on August 27th have
August
something
27th,
coming up, right?
Correct. Next Thursday, August 27th, we have a mural installation on the side of the Hill Development Corporation, which is located at 649 Howard Avenue. The actual mural itself will be on the side wall of the building, which is actually on Minor Street.
Okay.
The great thing about this is that the mural is going to be located across from Casa Latina, which is the home of the youth group, Youth as Leaders, that we're working with the kids who are working in the background today, and who also helped us in doing the Experience Project. That wall has an existing mural on it, but it's old, it's falling apart, it's chipping, it's a blight to the community. So we're going to...
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Painting's going to begin. Folks can come out and join. And for parents at home watching, or for kids who want to link up and work with you, we will have your link on our website. For folks that want more information, again, come to our website, WTNH.com. Be sure to please click on Connecticut Style to find more about Channel 1. We want to make sure that you're out supporting Lou Cox in Channel 1. Thank you so much for being here, Lou.
Desiree, my pleasure. Thank you very much.